My connection with Rabbi Chaviv in Addis, I guess the original connection or the initial connection would be the fact that I've grown up in a family of shluchim all my life. My parents are shluchim in Cape Town, and Rabbi Chaviv is a shluch in Addis. And just that connection immediately is already a connection. Serving the same purpose, the idea of spreading Yiddishkeit around the world in the most far remote places that you can possibly think of. When one travels, they joke about, you can find Coke all around the world, and now you can find shluchim in places you can't even find certain brands. The fact that you've got Chabad houses located around the world gives one a sense of comfort. You can go contact the local Chabad rabbi and he'll help you out with whatever it is, whether it's food, a shul, to say Kaddish, you need a minyan, whatever it might be. I know that Addis is that for a lot of people, especially now with the new travel routes where Ethiopia is one of the stopover points. Having a Chabad shaliach there and having a Chabad house or a shul in the airport is phenomenal. 3 years ago, March 10th, there was an airplane that crashed in Addis. We were notified that there were 2 Jews on board. Being part of an organization called ZAKA, which is a body recovery organization, we immediately were asked by the Israeli team to put together a team from South Africa and make our way through to Addis to help with the recovery efforts. At the time, there was very little information as to what was going on. Not knowing where we were going to eat, not knowing where we were going to stay. We were ready to sleep in the bush if that's what it meant. But we were there, we knew we had a mission to go and find these 2 bodies. On arrival into Addis, we had some issues at the border because there were no visas or anything pre-planned. And as we arrived into the country, that familiar sight that I said before about having a shaliach, having a kind of a home stop on your way to wherever you're going in the world, for whatever reason you're going in the world, there was Rabbi Chaviv. Familiar sight, I never met him before, but the fact that, I recognize him, there's a shaliach, okay, I know that we're sorted. Whatever it might be, we're sorted. And within minutes, we got our luggage. We met Rabbi Chaviv just outside the airport, together with the other delegates, and we were rushed off to his Bet Chabad. And again, a sense of, okay, we're home, we're somewhere safe. Immediately, his wife, out of nowhere, all my friends tease me about it because I was talking all about the food on a rescue recovery mission. It was a bit of an oxymoron, but out of nowhere, there was just a full spread of food, breakfast and rogalach and you name it, Chalav Yisrael, all things you don't even get in Johannesburg were sitting on her table there in Addis. The kids were happy to see us, and it was just the best welcoming you could ever get. At that point, Rabbi Chaviv became our contact person for the mission. He organized us with accommodation. He organized us a driver, together with the Israeli embassies and the other political parties that were involved. And within minutes, we were up and running. Something that would have taken us normally in any other country in the world a lot longer to get up and running. We immediately had numbers, phone numbers, contacts, SIM cards, airtime, data, whatever we needed, we were sorted. Throughout the entire mission, the 4 or 5 days that we were there, our hand was being held by Rabbi Chaviv. Checking in with us, are you guys okay? What time are you going to be back? Because the site was quite remote, it was quite far away from Addis itself, from the city center. What time are you going to be back? I'm going to make a minyan for you. We'll make a minyan later to accommodate you guys. My wife's prepared dinner for you. We had shifts working different times of the day. At 10 o'clock at night, there'd be a full table set for dinner. At 6 o'clock in the morning, there was shachrit minyan with food and everything ready for us. And for me, that is the epitome of what Chabad is around the world, and that is the epitome of what Rabbi Chaviv is around the world. Having someone that cares about someone that owes him nothing, not necessarily going to give him anything for that care, has never met him before, and the only reason that he's helping you is because you're a yid from somewhere else in the world. And for me, this concept of him having a Chabad or a shul or a place of worship or whatever terminology, whatever wording you want to put onto it in the airport, I think is mind-blowing. It's what every country like that needs. Having a place where you can, on your way to the most holiest place in the world of Israel, to be able to stop over and quickly do a shachrit, quickly put on tefillin, have a bit of kosher juice. I don't know that there's much kosher other than coffee and Addis. To be able to just sit and put your feet up and learn your daily learnings, whatever it is, chitas or daf yomi or whatever it is that you're doing, just to have a small space to be able to do it in that's safe.